Hello, and welcome to the No Assembly Required podcast, a podcast where we talk about nothing. Today, we lost Roberto. It's just me and Romina. I mean, it's terrifying Romina and incredible Audrey today.
Excuse me?
The super fair intro. I forgot the rest. How did I do? Compared to last time, I did pretty well. All right. Last time, I don't think I even got the first sentence. So
I feel like you're missing the voice. All right, that's
I
number
have to
one.
do the Roberto voice?
Yeah, you have to do the Roberto voice.
First of all, okay, hold on. Am I supposed to do it again? Welcome to the No...
Oh my god.
How was that?
What potion did you take?
I don't know. Dude, ready for my costume? Hold on, to go off screen.
Okay.
Oh. Hello? I can actually see out of this. How would I just stay like this the entire time?
You know, I almost dressed up as General Grievous, but that would require me to wear a mask the whole time. And I didn't because I thought that would be weird. So my point is...
Are you saying it's weird? Is that what you're saying right now?
My point is...
I don't care. It's actually not that bad of a mask. There's a lot of holes so I can actually breathe properly. Which is nice. You know, why don't all masks have giant holes in them to completely defeat the purpose of wearing masks? But
well, no, because that's still your identity is still not. It's concealed.
No, I meant like COVID.
Oh, you're talking about like the mesh masks.
Yeah.
Well, it still is a little bit resistant towards, you know.
Maybe a little bit, but I can like aim with these. You know.
Why are you aiming? You're a menace to society.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna say like this. I'll just go back here.
Is it because are you wearing masks because you feel like you feel exposed? Otherwise?
Oh yeah, I feel so exposed after how many episodes have we done of this?
We're in.
I still feel exposed.
You did the intro.
Oh, I forgot to say the number.
Things.
Oh god, I don't know what number we're at.
We're at episode 88.
138. Oh.
Oh my goodness. All right. I sent you all of the information.
You did? Where?
I just want the listeners to know that every week I send
you did.
the title, the date,
yeah, but
the
see,
link to the
I'm
YouTube.
Not the one doing the intro, so I don't pay attention.
Okay, you're only 1/3 of the podcast. That's all right. It's all right. You only show up 1/3 of the way.
Wait, who is saying my interests are remarkable? What are you talking about?
Your interests, you don't
think...
What
is happening? I'm actually going to put lights on Audrey's interests.
Aren't your interests...
Still, excuse me.
Wow, Audrey coming in hot
still.
This evening.
Hello?
All right, I'm going to make a tweet, so...
Are they making a joke about how I haven't posted?
If that's how you're going to take it. Are you projecting onto the audience right now?
I'm projecting right now.
Look, audience, I'm sorry about the behavior of my co-host.
All right. You want to see something cool, Romina?
Yeah. I'm just crafting a tweet over here, so you might hear my typing.
I'll distract people, the two viewers. Hello, Diaz and Dr. Anthony B. Cash.
Or the listeners. You know we have other listeners.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We do. Sorry.
When you decide to post.
Speaking of posting, I'm working on a video right now, and one of the crucial parts of this video was getting this back. Look what I got.
Ooh.
You remember this, right?
Yes.
Romina? This is from your time.
All right. For the listeners, Audrey just pulled out a film roll.
I had to. It was right there.
Mm.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. But...
All right, guys. So as you can see by the video,
Look.
by the way, if you're listening to this, you're totally missing out on the visual element of this podcast
look, I'm about to show you a movie. Look.
By not subscribing to youtube.com/noassemblypod. I just want to say I am very much in the theme right now.
I am too.
You're all right. So how are you?
Mug?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
God, I can't watch this.
Look.
Oh wait, actually I can't.
It's the Nightmare Before Christmas. Yeah, but you always have that.
So? It's ready for me. It's ready to go when October comes around just for this podcast so I can show you.
Yeah, but you leave that year round.
I just explained my point. I don't need...
Okay, all right.
I can pretend. I could have just not said anything and pretended like there was something. You never know. Okay, should I leave this on my head or is it necessary? How would I just hold it here?
The whole time?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Romina, I need help. I need to build a projector.
Okay. How are you starting with
a
it?
Projector.
Mm-hmm.
So my roommate ordered a projector and it's not going to get here on time. So now I'm kind of panicking because not only do I have to figure out how I'm going to like manually create something that can move this film at the correct frame rate. Actually, I don't even care about the frame rate. It just needs to move. Now I also have to make a projector and I didn't realize how small it was going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm probably going to have to like magnify it somehow. I don't know how projectors work, but I guess I'm going to find out real soon. Do you have any ideas? I only have one of these, so I need like something else that can be like one of these and then make a projector, which I think we're going to like manually turn, which should be easy, right? And then project it somehow onto a wall or anything. I don't care.
Is your movie that you're making scary?
It's about pumpkins. I wouldn't call it scary, but it turned out pretty cool. I have the digital file, so I know what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And I was terrified it wasn't going to work properly. And then I was terrified that they threw it out at the shop that processes it.
Yeah.
So I know it turned out good because I have the digital file, but I don't want to use the digital file, at least not for the video. So
okay.
Anyone in chat know how to make projectors? As one does.
Well, have you looked this up?
No. I haven't had time to look it up yet, so I'm kind of in here with absolutely no research. I will look into it, obviously. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying random things right now. I'm excited about the video, though. I think I told people about it last time or the time before. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
I'm making a video by
you were a little hesitant about sharing it publicly.
Well, now I don't care. I've literally put it on my Discord. People have been helping me, so I don't care anymore. But I'm really excited about it. I haven't been like this pumped about a video in a long time. And it's sponsored, so that's good. I'm not wasting money, but this stuff is expensive, so
right.
Yeah.
So I'm just about finishing up
what
my
are you writing?
posts. I'm posting on Twitter. Literally, nobody will show up here because we have to let them know that it's
I'll
happening.
retweet it. I like the little bubble over Roberto's face.
Well, so people can know that we're the stars.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
Romina, are you doing anything tomorrow?
What's happening tomorrow?
Can we talk about, like, I feel like...
No. Here's the thing. So I think technically it feels like we're not supposed to talk about it.
But didn't they tweet about it?
They have tweeted about it. But I feel like it's just supposed to be for people in the know, right? Like for creators.
Okay, never mind. I didn't say anything. Let's move on.
But to answer your question, no.
Someone is not.
Oh my gosh, it's a ghost. So Audrey's being haunted right now. And I think I'll take this moment to talk about our podcast. We have the greatest podcast out there, and I feel like it would really benefit everybody
Number one podcast in the world.
It would really benefit everybody to just follow us on Twitter, and that's at No Assembly Pod on Twitter. So that was just.
Yes.
Are you serious right now? Am I just tweeting?
No, I do.
Am I just tweeting out into the void?
That was a jokey joke.
A jokey joke?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Audrey, I'm going to need you to get real with me here for a second.
Yeah?
How do you feel about scary movies?
I like them, but I will hide.
Like you're hiding right now? Why are you so far away?
Because I was listening. I watched a scary movie last weekend.
What was that?
You know Hush? It's on Netflix.
Oh, let me look it up. No, I was looking for movies.
I hate that movie because there's something to do with hands.
No spoilers, though.
It ruined hands for me. This is a very random. It's not a spoiler. It ruined hands for me. I hate hands now thanks to that movie.
Hands, like the body
hands.
part.
Yeah, I hate hands after watching that.
Okay.
That's all.
It's
pretty scary. It's pretty good though.
Yeah. Is it like a slasher movie or is it like?
I think it's a thriller.
Was there a lot of blood?
Not too much. It's not like it's more like psychological, like a lot of lead up type of.
All right. Thing. Okay, that's doable.
You want me to give you like the
no,
like trailer, like what it's kind of about? But
no,
not, like,
I'm scared. I feel like you're gonna spoil
it. I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just gonna give you like a general, like, what is that called what is that called? Like not a synopsis. I can't think of the word. Okay, I'll just shut up. It's fine.
Yeah, you're talking about a synopsis.
No, it's like if you were to click on it on Netflix and it was gonna give you one sentence of what it's about.
That would be a synopsis.
So it is a synopsis.
Yeah, it's a synopsis.
Do you want the synopsis?
If you feel like you're not going to spoil it.
Spoil it.
You got one sentence.
I won't say anything. I think it's whatever. I'm not going to say anything. I made up my mind.
Hey, Anthony, you think we can't do it without a third host? Is that what you're trying to say?
How dare it? We don't need a third host. This is going incredibly well. I don't know what you're talking about.
What is your favorite scary movie? Scary movie. I say scary because I feel like, what do you define as horror? Did you say the Smurfs? I'm trying to have a serious conversation here.
Oh, sorry.
What do you do? Okay, the first question, what do you define as horror?
I don't like gory things. I feel like it just gets to a point where I'm like, I don't need to see that. It's not really scary. It's just nasty, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like gory stuff. I like the psychological ones where they really get you.
Okay.
What
So,
else did we watched Cabin in the Woods this weekend too.
oh, I did not like
That
that
one was
one.
just really weird.
I remember when that
scary. It was just
weird.
strange and
Yeah.
disturbing.
I remember when that movie came out, I saw it in theaters because I thought it was going to be something different. And then when I watched it, it was just so
It really
bad
takes
for
a
me.
turn.
Yeah.
It's like, what is like the beginning's kind of freaky, and then you're like, what is happening? Who wrote this script?
Right. Then it gets,
What were they on?
yeah.
It gets really weird fast. And I didn't
Yeah.
like the ending either. It was just kind of like, okay.
Yeah, it was kind of out of left field.
I also watched Hocus Pocus for the first time.
The original?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Is there more than one? I didn't know
The
that.
old one. Old.
It looked old.
Old.
Oh yeah, it was definitely old. The CGI was really bad.
So what did you think?
I mean, I left halfway through because my roommate thought she lost her cat. So
Wait, I
we
thought you said
started
you watched
panic.
it.
I mean, I watched it with a break in the middle where there was the cat panic. So I kind of missed like 20 minutes.
Oh, you missed because you didn't pause it.
No, we were just like, did the cat
So you
escape?
missed
And
20
kind
minutes of the movie.
Yeah, I also don't think I saw the ending either because I honestly got bored.
All right, so then what did you watch?
I watched most of it.
80%.
Besides that, maybe like 73% of it.
Okay. All
What's
right.
your favorite Halloween movie?
I like the psychological stuff too. I like the weird stuff, but not Cabin in the Woods weird. I mean, like the weird
what?
stuff. Well, I like The Witch. I like The Witch a lot. Have you seen that one?
No.
I really like that one.
Okay.
That one's like a newer one. Oh, Midsummer.
Oh, I've heard a
loved
lot about
Midsommar.
that one.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen it, but I was really interested in like.
I
how
think
it
you
shot
should
and
watch
stuff.
it. Yeah,
So
it was.
I've seen a lot about it. I know there's like a bear or something involved.
Well, cinematically speaking, I think it's worth watching.
Yeah, I heard it's really beautifully shot.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know if it falls into the like gore category that I don't really care anymore, you know?
No.
No?
No. I wouldn't say so. I mean, it obviously has like, it's got weird stuff in it, but it's not gory like a slasher film. It's more artful, and there's like a lot of intention behind it, where the story really drives the horror aspect of it as opposed to like the visual elements, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll watch it. I've looked up so much about it just because
it's definitely one to interpret as opposed to just go and get
spooked.
Oh,
do you like getting spooked, Romina?
Yeah. I like watching scary movies.
What about like haunted houses?
Yeah, I go to those.
Dude, I love haunted houses. They're so fun.
Have you done horror
going
nights?
this year. I haven't gone to like Universal or anything.
Oh, you should do horror nights. That's fun.
I want to definitely next year.
Yeah.
Next year I'm going to just like a one-off thing.
Yeah.
But I love haunted houses. I love scaring my friends in them. It's great.
And out them.
No. The best part of haunted houses is like running ahead and then hiding and scaring your group.
That is low-key evil. That's like there's already
That's
enough.
why we're going, is to get scared. So why
There's
not
already enough
contribute, you
scary
know?
things happening in there.
I know. I gotta help him out.
Oh, you know what you should do is go to the Queen Mary.
I've heard. Isn't that the boat?
Yeah.
But like nothing actually happens though. So is it worth going?
No, they have like a huge like Halloween thing. It's like horror
Oh.
nights. Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were just gonna like make you walk around and be like, "This room's spooky,"
No,
and then you walk by and that's that's all.
they have the tours. They have the tours on the boat, like itself, but that's year round. But they actually have an event that's specific for Halloween.
That's cool. Is it good
What-
or is it like family friendly?
Why was there an or in there? Is it good or is it family? Can't it be both?
You don't want to go to like a kid one where they're not actually scary.
No, it's really good, and they have like haunted mazes. You know, it's
Ooh.
like Halloween. It's
I've
like
done a haunted
Hornets.
maze.
It's
That's
like
good.
Hornets. Yeah,
Okay, I'll look into it. That sounds fun.
yeah. No, and they have like rides and stuff. It's like a carnival kind of thing. Like it's cool.
Oh, on a boat?
No, it's like right next to the boat.
Oh, okay. I was like, that's
Yeah.
cool.
No, it is cool.
What
They
are-
have like cool stuff there.
What are you gonna be for Halloween, Romina?
Awesome.
Best answer. I better. Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
What are you gonna be?
I don't know. My plan.
You're not gonna
are
reveal your
not-
costume.
I don't have it yet. I'm behind. All right, I need to get things.
You only have a few days.
I know, but it should be fine. I'm getting water guns, which is honestly my favorite part of this whole thing. So I it's great people. Yeah, and I get to wear cargo pants, so it's a win-win in my books.
I'm not sure. I have a box of costumes.
What?
I have a
You
box
got
of
multiple
costumes.
options.
They're recycled. Don't get too excited.
I mean, but that's still cool. You got options.
Yeah, because I just keep them.
That's
So
a
I've
good
got-
strategy.
Yeah. I have a BoJack Horseman mask, like horse head. So I could be BoJack Horseman.
You could be a horse.
I could be a horse. Yeah.
Just period. Just
Period. A horse.
Just a horse. Dude, when I was little, I wanted to be every single animal for Halloween at once. I don't know how that would have worked, but
At the
it
same
would have probably
time,
been a little terrifying to be
would
honest.
this be like a human centipede type thing?
No! Why? Why did you have to do that? I did not need that image right now.
Did you see that movie?
I have not seen it, but I've heard so much about it, and like people have showed me things. I know what you're talking about. Unfortunately,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Well, you should watch it. You know, there's 3 of them. Actually, I think there might
3
be
of
4 of them now.
Why are they still going? Stop.
There's another movie with Justin Long called Tusk. Have you heard about that one? Do you know who Justin Long is? Do you remember the commercials with Hi, I'm PC, Hi, I'm Mac?
No.
You don't remember the Mac guy?
No.
You really
I
don't
don't
remember?
think so. Dude, I'm a visual person. You have to show me something.
Okay, there used to
Otherwise-
be these ads. There used to be ads, all right, where to sell,
Yeah, okay.
right, where it was just two guys in a white room, and one of them introduced themselves as PC, and the other one introduced themselves as Mac.
Dude, I mean, probably. I would literally.
All right,
see-
okay. Well, this went on for a really long time,
looking
and
it
they
up.
would each like rival each other on like how one computer was better than the other.
But
right.
whose ad was it for?
It was for PC.
Oh, okay. It's the PC I always won.
Right.
Oh, is the Mac guy the one who's like in the not business clothes?
Yeah.
That's kind of unfair.
All right. Point is,
What?
that guy, all right, was in a movie called Tusk where he gets kidnapped and his kidnapper surgically transforms him into a walrus.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Okay, not the
What do you
reaction
mean?
I was.
I don't want to know that. I don't want to see that.
Not
That
the
sounds
reaction I was.
incredible, but also I don't need to see that or want to necessarily. So
All right, do I have to pull up the walrus?
no, I should I Google this? Will I be scarred for life if I Google this?
I'm gonna.
Don't pull it up. We're gonna get demonetized or flagged or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna pull up a very poor image of it. All right, so everybody be
I'm
warned.
gonna scar everyone in the chat.
Everybody be warned. Look away.
Okay.
This is like, it's a very low res image, right?
I'm so excited to see a walrus, man. I've always wanted to see this. What the hell? No! No! What? Why does he look like Voldemort? Kind of. Like, this is Voldemort before he comes out of the tub, you know?
This is
Why does it look
Voldemort.
like...
Voldemort's origin story.
Yeah, he came back as that first, and he was like, I can't do this, and he came back again. They put him back into the bathtub, and he came out like a little bit more normal. They just cut that out because this is too disturbing. Who comes up with this? Like, I literally, what type of dude was in the pitching room being like, you know, it's a great idea. Let's Frankenstein someone into a walrus.
Frankenstein.
Like, what? Who? What in the?
See, I don't even think
I see like in the bottom of the screen. I don't need that. Like, get that out of here. I'm leaving. I'm actually leaving. I can't. We're gonna be flagged. I hate that so much. That is awful. Thank God Roberto's not here. We're saving him from this.
All right, well, I watched this movie recently, so...
Well, I will not be watching this movie. I've made up my mind.
You can save yourself. Save yourself the trouble.
Too late. I mean, maybe at this point I'll just watch it because I've already seen.
Metal for Breakfast in the chat wants to know, how do you go to the bathroom as a walrus?
I think we just don't need to know that, honestly.
How would you write that into the script, Audrey?
I would just say Walrus goes into room and closes door.
And we just hear...
Yeah.
We just hear his business.
You just hear like a big like flop sound. That's it. The end of scene.
Flop sound. See, I was thinking you
Honestly,
was just...
if I was that walrus, I'd just use the tub and take the L.
Wow. All right.
That's the battle you just don't want to have to fight, you know.
Again, guys, if you're enjoying this this podcast, this intellectual piece of entertainment,
Roberto's missing this. This is awesome.
don't forget to subscribe.
What do you guys talk about on your podcast? Oh,
Walruses going to the bathroom.
how would a human walrus take a dump? Tune in to find out.
All right, this episode has gone off the rails here. Let's go back into a more serious topic.
Oh, yes. Okay. Do you believe in ghosts, Romina?
No, that's a really great. I mean, I feel like it's a little. Why is it so bright in your room? Like, I feel like it's offsetting my mood here.
It is daytime.
I have the broom, I have the pumpkin, I have the orange
I'm sorry,
lighting.
I can't control the.
I'm
I
wearing
can
my
make
witch
my lighting
hat.
orange. Hold on.
Why don't you have a
not
curtain? You don't have. You
I
don't
do,
have a
they're
curtain to
closed.
block it.
I have my lights on to light my face. Hold on. I'll make me orange because that's what you want apparently. Hold on.
All right,
But
so
now I'm red. But see, now the lighting's not as good. This looks normal.
okay, we'll leave it normal.
It's fine.
All right. I mean, it's not fine, but I'll tolerate it.
You
So-
didn't answer my question.
No, on the topic of ghosts, the reason I didn't answer your question is because I am a ghost.
I'm not gonna react to that one.
You just did.
I was gonna make another age joke, but I decided not to. You're welcome.
Oh my gosh. You know, I feel so disrespected sometimes, and I really wonder why I even
didn't
bother to
say it.
show up.
I didn't say it.
All right. Well, on the topic of ghosts, do I believe in ghosts? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Sure.
Yeah,
That
sure.
was a very yeah, sure.
Why not?
What do you mean why not? It's not just like ooh, ghosts or no. Like it should be a yes or a no, you know, not just like maybe.
No, I'm saying sure. Why not?
I'm gonna say also I have no idea, so.
I believe that there are ghosts and there are not ghosts, both at the same time.
Okay.
Well,
That was the best non-answer. What do you mean yes and no? So do you think there's only like specific types of ghosts that exist?
no, I am chaotic and I believe in Schrodinger's cat. I just think that it's both alive and dead. The cat is both alive and dead.
What cat are we talking about?
I'll let you look that up later.
I'm not gonna remember to look it up, but sure.
No, I did.
Ghost. What?
I mean, yeah, you don't know, right? So then it does exist and it doesn't exist at the same
But
time.
have you had a ghost experience where you're because I feel like people who believe in ghosts have a ghost experience.
All right, I'll give you my very non-biased story.
Okay.
I still felt the presence of my dog in the house after she passed away.
But is that just out of habit?
I don't know. How did I know that? It's not like I was seeking that out, you know?
I don't know, but it might just kind of be like you expect them to be there.
Right. But also, if I heard a dog walking, right, with the little
you
claws.
heard her walking?
Yeah.
What if it wasn't actually your dog? What if it was something impersonating your dog?
Like a demon? Are you kidding
I didn't
me?
say that, but
Are you trying to
don't know.
demonize the spirit of my dog?
No, I'm just saying it's possible. We don't know anything, right?
No, we don't. Which is why I'm saying that there are ghosts and there are not ghosts. Because you can't, with any definitive proof, say that there are no ghosts, right? But also,
it's like a Yeti.
have you seen a Yeti? Do you have a Yeti story to tell us?
was about to roast my brother and be like, I used to see one every day, but that's so out of nowhere. I already said it. It's not funny. All right. No, I don't believe in the Yeti because that's just so random. But ghosts, I feel like people have told me stories before. I'm like, everyone can't be lying. Like, how would everyone be lying? It's more of a, since you weren't actually there, like I wasn't actually there and I'm hearing these stories, it's harder for me to analyze them and be like, well, what could have actually happened? That would explain this because I wasn't there, so it's easier to believe other people's stories. But I personally have not had like a ghost experience, so I'm skeptical. That's my answer. Apparently, though, I am possessed sometimes when I sleep. So,
okay, what does that mean?
My roommate has told me that I wake up. Here, I'll tell you the story once. So,
okay,
it was like middle of the night, and apparently I just like sat up in bed, like fully like sat up straight and stared at the corner in our room, and just stared at it. And my roommate was like, Audrey, are you okay? And I said, yes. And I kept staring at the corner. And then I just like slowly laid back down and went back to sleep. In the morning, she asked me why I did that. And I was like, I didn't do that. I don't remember doing that. So apparently I was possessed. And this has happened like 2 or 3 times. Not with the same like corner thing, but of me like waking up, not remembering, and then going back to sleep. Which could be classified as sleepwalking, except I didn't go anywhere. But I don't know. The corner thing was kind of weird.
So that happened
Also,
to you
the
once?
cats didn't like that corner either. Or Rusty didn't like that corner.
Something's going on. Something's going on with that corner, man. You got a possessed corner in the house.
You know, apparently multiple people have told me that I say random things while I'm sleeping and then I don't remember. So, and I like wake up. It's not just like I'm like sleeping and like saying mumbling things. I like wake up, say things, and go back to sleep.
You know what you should do? You should record yourself.
Yeah, I don't know how often it happens though.
Yeah, but that's why. You just set up a GoPro, right? Because that could just last forever. Yeah, you just set up the GoPro.
I don't think I want to see that, to be honest. I would be terrified.
Well, okay, but it could be possible that you might have some kind of insomnia or some kind of sleep deficiency.
I mean, it doesn't bother me. It bothers whoever else is around.
That's kind of a big deal. I mean, you're telling me right now that what you literally said right now was, Romina, a demon comes to me every night and takes over my body. Literally, those were the words coming out of your mouth right now. I mean, and you're trying to tell me that it doesn't bother you?
Apparently, they're not mean, or they would have made me do something dumb. From the example,
don't you know that these things build up?
I just say dumb things.
These things build up. You know, this has just happened. Like, you know, hey, this is the first time. Right. This is the first possession. Go kill somebody. This is like, you know,
that all happened on like time 30 or something.
Yeah, exactly. Well, haven't you watched enough movies? I mean, I certainly have.
I mean, I don't know. So far, I think it's all good. It just doesn't happen enough to bother me.
Mm-hmm.
And that sounds like a lot of dedication to set up a GoPro, look at all the footage every single night. I'm not doing that.
No, you don't set it up. You just leave you just leave it there.
You know, I'll just wait until someone else tells me that I woke up in the middle of the night and said something. And then I'll be like, all right, this is an issue. I need to look into this. And then, but it can't just be like a yes, and I go back to sleep because that's boring. It has to be like a, you almost stabbed me and then went back to sleep. And then maybe I'll like.
That seems like you've taken it too far. Like there's I'm trying to prevent something from happening here. And you're like, I don't want anything to happen until there's blood.
That is not what I said, for the record.
Literally, that's what you just said. People
FBI
will
watching.
rewind this
Not what I said.
and they will hear it.
Wouldn't that be like the best excuse though for like hurting someone? Like, oh yeah.
Oh no, that's a lot of
demon in my sleep.
Well, that's a lot of people have done that.
Really?
Yeah,
Has it ever worked?
well in the Conjuring 3, like the last Conjuring that came out, that was the premise of the whole movie. It was a real life case where this
What do you mean real life case?
Well, because the Conjuring movies.
Is it actually?
No. The Conjuring movies are based on real life characters, like legit. They actually existed and have consulted with the actors in the movie. And in the last movie, that was the whole premise of it, was like they were going through this battle of like, was he actually possessed when he killed them? Like, or is he just saying that to get out of it? Like, it was like this huge thing. But yeah, that's definitely something that happens. Yeah, people claim possession. Yeah, like, oh, I wasn't myself when I killed that person.
That's what all. Someone should have used that like in school. Like, oh yeah, I wasn't myself, so I didn't do my homework.
Yeah, my dog ate my homework.
I ate my own homework because I
ate my
possessed.
Because I'm a demon. I woke up in the middle of the night.
I ate my homework and then woke up and didn't know what happened. I didn't know where it went.
And then you check your GoPro footage, and you're just over there, like in the corner of a room, like eating paper.
You're like, yeah, I just happened to have my GoPro ready to go because this has happened in the past, so I just wanted to like be ready.
Oh yeah,
I was on camera.
I was turned into a human walrus, so I didn't do my homework.
No.
Oh my god. Yeah, The Conjuring is a good movie too. I like the first one.
I don't think my roommate refuses to watch that movie because I think it's like too spiritual, maybe.
Yeah.
And like real, that she doesn't want to watch it. Like, okay.
Yeah, it's a good one. The first one, I like the first one. This last one I didn't really like it.
Is the first one the one with the doll? No, that's Annabelle. I've seen Annabelle.
Yeah.
Annabelle,
it's a bit different.
Honestly, if I saw a possessed doll, there's just one thing I would do. I would punt it. like a soccer or a football. Just like, get out of here. Just punt that.
Get out.
There's an easy solution. You see that thing like crawling around, you just go massive kick. The end.
I want to know from the audience that's listening right now, do you guys like scary movies? If you do, what scary movies do you like? Or tell us about something scary that happened to you.
Oh, I need scary movie recommendations.
Oh, I just gave you a bunch.
That's true. Which is one that's stuck in my head. I'm trying to like remove the walrus from my brain right now, so I'm not.
All right, you have The Witch. You have Midsummer. Have you seen Hereditary?
Isn't that like the sequel or something?
No, it's made by the same. It's Hereditary.
I thought it was like a two-part thing.
No.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No, but again,
All right. Well, that's another one. That's another one.
I feel like I know the whole plot.
And then The Conjuring.
Yes, I do want to watch The Conjuring. I think they're good.
Yeah.
I remember. I think I've seen the first one. I watched what is like the really old scary movie that has
Sixth Sense?
Bad effects? No. It's a one-worder, I think.
But did you see The Sixth Sense?
No. What? All right, I'll add that to the list.
Jeez, it was like classic.
Bro, you know we don't need to go over this. Witch.
Yeah, The Witch. Also written as The Vivitch.
Midsummer, and then what was the other one?
Hereditary.
Hereditary.
The Conjuring. The Sixth Sense.
What is Sixth Sense? Like, I mean, like, what is the synopsis?
It's a little boy who has a sixth
Terrifying.
sense.
Sorry.
It's a little boy who has a sixth sense, which
Spider-Man
allows him to talk to dead people.
Can you talk to dead animals too?
I don't know. I don't know if they brought that up in the movie or not. I don't remember.
Okay.
I haven't seen it in a few years, but
Does he like make like imaginary friends and people are like, "What is wrong with you?"
I'm not gonna tell you. This is classic. This is classic cinema.
Okay. I will add it to my list of movies I probably won't get around to watching. But
Wow. I mean, you already have
it.
you have a spreadsheet that you probably haven't even clicked on.
I've clicked on it. It's just a lot to
I've clicked on
it. I have. Dude,
It's like that one time I drank water. It happened.
Oh my god. There's like over 100 movies on that list.
There's not over 100 movies on that list.
How many are there?
I did not go over 100.
I'm gonna find. I don't feel like finding it right now.
It's in the description.
Oh yeah, I forgot it's in the description.
So I made Audrey a spreadsheet of movies that she needs to watch in order to understand pop culture references. And it's in the description of every. It's in the description of every episode.
There, I bookmarked it. Why do I have a folder for food?
There's a folder for food?
No, just in my bookmarks. I don't know why I had
food.
See, I've watched.
Well, I don't have any.
There's over 100 of them. I'm looking at the list right now.
Okay, there's 15.
114. And The Sixth Sense is on here.
Exactly. That means it's twice as important to watch.
I told you there's over 100. There's literally so many.
Well, it's important for your culture.
Yes. I agree. I will work on it.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely. Oh, I don't want to watch Edward Scissorhands.
Why?
I've heard a lot about. I think I've seen Frankenstein. I don't remember.
What's wrong with Edward Scissorhands?
I don't know. I feel like I've just heard things about it. It sounds disturbing.
Oh, check it out. Dr. Anthony coming in hot with the puns. Yeah, Audrey needs to excel in watching the movies on that spreadsheet.
Stop. I'm going to throw the spreadsheet. Actually, I'm not. I need my computer. But we should do a live ghost hunting episode. That's a great idea.
Wow.
I know what would happen in that episode already.
Yeah, Roberto will hold up his chair in an axe. And a paper bag floating in the wind.
Yeah. True. Dude,
Freaking
we should do like a live episode where we go to a haunted house.
Uh-huh.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, except I'm gonna go in front of everybody.
No.
Because now I know your trick. And
no.
I'm not falling for it, is all I'm saying. Like
No.
you're gonna
So we're just gonna both be like racing through.
Yeah, no, that's essentially it. Like we're just gonna run through and the actors in the haunted house are gonna be like, what? What the heck?
What is going on?
We're just gonna be like pushing each other.
No. Oh, it's The Shining. That's the one I was thinking of earlier. Isn't that the old one?
All you said was old one. You did not say anything else about it.
What's the one with the bed that shakes?
The Exorcist?
Possessed. The yes.
Okay. So you've seen that? Is that what you're talking about, or that?
I've seen that. I didn't think it was scary, but it's also just because the effects were really old. So was that on the list? Why do these all start with those?
And those had like a really big, I don't know. They just do. What's the matter with you? There's only like 10 of them that start with the.
That's 1/10 of the movies.
10.
That's a lot.
No.
Yes. Wait, Roberto, how long have you been listening for? I feel like at the start we.
Oh yeah, I bet Roberto's just like quietly.
For the Walrus, I want to know.
Oh Lord. Roberto, did you see the Walrus? If you did,
oh God.
I stand by what I said. It did.
Did you watch Dune?
Yeah, I did. When it came out. Remember after we did our podcast, because it came out when we were podcasting.
How was it?
Good. I mean, I fell asleep a lot.
Well, then it wasn't good if you're falling asleep.
It's because I was really tired, and the movie's like 3 hours long, and we started really late because we were on the podcast.
Mm.
So I started the movie really late, and I was already tired, but I really wanted to watch it, so I kind of dozed off like a little bit in some parts, but I mean, it was pretty good. Like, I guess cinematography wise, I wasn't really a fan of some of the music choices. It was a little bit weird. Like the sound was just like weird. I don't know. I thought it was kind of like visually, it was very impressive.
Was Zendaya actually in the movie? Like,
yeah, she was in it for like 3 minutes.
That's what I heard. I think I said that last time, that she was literally in so much press and she's in the movie for like nothing.
Right.
Yeah. I don't like when they do that. That's so like.
She'll probably be more involved in the second part.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. I don't like when movies do that. They just use actors because they're popular for brand, like marketing purposes, and then they're in the movie for 3 seconds, and you're like, all right.
Yeah. No, I get that.
It's false advertising.
Yeah. Have you seen any of the classics, the Alfred Hitchcock ones?
Like what?
Birds.
Yes.
Psycho.
Maybe? I had to watch Birds for school.
What? You got to watch Birds for school?
I think so. I don't think we watched the whole thing. I remember that scene, though.
What scene?
The one with the birds.
The whole movie had scenes with birds. What scene was it?
I don't remember. I just
was
remember.
It playground? Was it a playground?
Yeah, I think it was outside, and
school.
It just started like a ton of birds showed up.
Were there kids?
I'm trying to remember. I just remember like this shot of like a fence or something, and there's just like a ton of them on the fence.
Yeah, then that's probably the one that was right next to the school.
Yeah, I literally had a class in film school where we would watch a movie once a week, and it was really boring, to be honest. But I think that was one of them. It's boring because you're like sitting in this class and like you're forced to be there. It's not like you can, you know, properly enjoy the movie. Like it's just like it was also late and I was always really tired and they always chose like really old movies. I don't know.
So the
I
vibe
was
was
excited
wrong.
because it's like I'm watching movies for school, but like it wore off after a little while.
Mm.
You know?
But that's kind of cool. I do remember like I had a French class. It was an
Mm-hmm.
elective French class, so it was like outside of the normal French class. That was just a French film
That's
class.
cool.
And so all we did was watch French movies.
Mm. Maybe I would appreciate that class more now that I actually care about film. Because
Mhm.
when I was in college, I didn't care about classic movies, like especially not classic movies. Anything
Right.
old, I did not care. Like I was all into new media, so that probably contributed. I feel like now I would actually be curious, but back
Yeah,
then I was
because you
not.
want to be a well-rounded, cultured individual.
Yeah, back in the day, I did not care about
Oh,
being
you said back in
well-rounded.
the day. Oh man, who's
4
getting
years
old
ago.
now? Who's getting old now?
Shut up. Back in the day
Incredible.
when I was in school.
Mm. How do you, well, I guess you kind of answered that question, but
What?
do you do you feel like you get scared while watching scary movies?
Honestly, with movies in general, I kind of it's the same with like books. Like when I read books, I visualize everything, so I really
Mhm.
hate like reading a book and then this is why I hate TV shows because I get so invested in the story that I have a really hard time just like pausing it because it feels like a movie. I'm like I can't just stop in the middle of a storyline. Like I want to finish the storyline. So it's the same with books and like TV shows. I'll go through them super fast because I just want to like complete the story arc.
Mhm.
Um, and so I like visualize books and stuff. I don't know. I get really like involved mentally in movies to the point where I have to like distract myself to like stop.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense. So I do get scared by scary movies. Like it literally feels like I'm almost there. Which I don't
Mhm.
know how to sometimes. So literally in scary movies, I will most likely be trying to distract myself on my phone.
Mhm.
If I just don't want to deal with it. Yeah,
Yeah, so that you're not as emotionally and mentally invested, and that way you don't get as scared.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I don't care. Like, yeah, that's what I do. Because otherwise, it literally is like, it almost like, it feels like I went through something. You know what I
Right.
mean? I don't know.
No, I get that. I get that. I was so I binged watched Ted Lasso.
Okay.
And I kind of felt like definitely I think it happens when there's good writing and then good directing. There is a when you find something like that that you can emotionally invest yourself into, you do feel like you've gone through it yourself.
Yeah.
And so with scary movies, it's an even more elevated feeling than like, feeling happy or sad,
Yeah.
right? Like rooting for a character. Like you're
Honestly, I think movies like where people embarrass themselves, like if it's
mhm,
a that's why I'm not like a huge fan of like comedies to be honest because I feel like people do like dumb stuff and I literally get like the worst secondhand embarrassment cringe to where like
mhm,
I just can't deal with it. Like even if it's like a sappy like romantic like movie, I can't I'm just sitting there like cringing like so hard the entire time. Like I don't like them because I just feel like
mhm,
I don't know. I feel the secondhand embarrassment so badly that it's not funny anymore. Does that make
right.
sense?
Yeah, I guess so. Do you think that do you think that you get scared because like do you get more scared when you are listening to or when you're watching something that is um psychologically messing with you,
Oh,
or is it because like you're focused on something that's very suspenseful and then suddenly there's like a jump scare? Do you
I
feel
think
like
jump scares, like I might jump, but it's not really as scary. Like I think the psychological ones are like the ones that get me. Like I don't really care for gory movies, not because they scare me necessarily. It's just like it's not enjoyable to watch for me, and I don't get as if I'm constantly being like shown gory things, I just kind of disconnect because I'm not. I don't know. I think the psychological ones are the ones that really get me because they like. I feel more invested in the story
and the characters?
Yeah.
There's I think that movies really, like horror movies, kind of took a turn for the worse in the early 80s, because that's really when slasher films started to take off. And so it kind of transformed how audiences defined horror, and the gore factor just completely increased after that. But if you watch movies pre the early 80s, like horror films, scary films, then you get a very different genre that's more psychological based and more character driven. And it's definitely more like a drama that just frightens you, right?
I mean, that's kind of like what Birds is, right? It's not really like, it's more just creepy.
Yeah. Oh, well, Birds terrifies me. Like, I will never look at birds like IRL the same ever again. Anytime I see a group of birds now, I'm just like, is this it? Like, is this where it all starts and like civilization collapses? Like, this is it. Like, I'm witnessing it right now. There's a bunch of seagulls there. It's gonna happen.
That movie just is like, I don't know. I didn't really like that one. I feel like that one just made me uneasy, and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But those are the best scary ones.
Did you ever watch the Saw movies?
No, but aren't those like kind of nasty?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why I never watched them.
They got the Jigsaw, the puppet that comes in with a little tricycle. And then he just comes in and he's like, "Do you want to play a game?"
Yes.
Yeah.
What if someone said like yes, like very excitedly? Like, hell yeah, what game you want to play?
I just remember there was one that really, like, it, all of the other ones were just like, okay, whatever, this is just like gore, right? The one that really stuck with me the most was, there was this one where that there was some kind of, the character, the victim, was locked in some kind of like mechanism thing. Mm-hmm. And the character had the key. The key was placed behind it, like in his head, behind his eye, right? And so the character saw that he had there was an x-ray thing that was just like, here's the key, and it's like,
all right, what am I supposed to do with that?
Well, what would you do? I mean, like, you either die there, or you figure out how to take your eye out and get the key from behind your eye so you can open the mechanism. And that one stuck with me a lot because I hate when anything comes close to my eye. Like anything that comes close to my eye, I start freaking out, and I cannot handle that. See, I can't. This is, that's triggering.
Oh, okay, I won't do it. So.
For a very long time, I had trouble putting on makeup.
Contacts?
Oh, no, I never was able to put contacts on. I was at the doctor's office for hours trying to put contacts on, and it never happened. It just, like, flat out, like, the doctors tried, like, the nurses tried, like, everybody in the office was, like, trying to put, like, this thing in my eye. And they were like, you try it. And then, like, I was trying it. Like, it was just not, it was not happening. Dang. Now I think I could handle it better. because I'm a little bit older and like more chill. Years of meditation, but definitely like a few years back, it was still pretty bad.
I feel like that's interesting. Like, people have different things that really just kind of creep them out. Like, for me, it's the hands thing. Like, if you watch Hush, you'll know what I'm talking about. Like, I just can't. Like, I don't know what it is. I just can't. I feel like everyone kind of has something like that where there's like very specific things that they can't, that gross you out.
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, you know what was another one for me?
What?
Hair. Like
Hair?
loose. Yeah, like not hair like normal, like hair on somebody's body, but hair that was not on somebody's body. I couldn't
What'd you
handle
mean?
that. I mean, like, you know when you brush your hair and there's like hair on the floor, like in the bathroom, like in the shower, like I can't. That
Oh,
while I was growing up, I couldn't touch it. Like I could not touch it because it would actually incite gag reflex. It was that
no.
bad where it was like I always had to have somebody else come in and pick
Mom.
up the hair for me because I
What if
could
you
not.
found hair in your food?
Oh no, forget it. It was over. It was over. If I found hair in my, no, it was done. I wouldn't eat.
Well,
It's happened to me. Now it's not bad because I just like I'm like, oh, whatever, hair. Bye. And I just keep eating.
mhm.
But no, like I would just be like, okay, it's over. What was that?
I don't know.
Is it the corner?
I'm in a different place now, so that's impossible. Hopefully, it
Yeah,
didn't
but
follow
don't you
me.
know that it follows you?
I mean, I would hope not. Um,
I've seen enough movies to know that moving does nothing.
mm,
Isn't that what happened in Paranormal Activity? Oh, did you ever watch those movies?
nope,
Did you ever watch the first one?
nope,
Do you know anything about it?
nope.
All right, so
I
Paranormal
might have.
Activity.
I just need to see photos of it. I don't
It
know.
was found footage. So it was
Oh, like the show?
like the show.
I'm thinking of like a Discovery Channel show or something. No.
No, all right. So there's no. So it's fiction, but it's a found footage. It's shot
Mm,
like it's like they were vlogging, right? So it's
that
just
sounds cool.
a couple in the house and they record their experiences. They have a demonic presence in the house and like all this stuff, right?
Mm.
So I think that what happens in the subsequent movies is that I mean they follow like other characters. Um like it's more like journaling of like different paranormal activities. But so I think that in those movies they have like this whole section where it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter like if you move, the thing's still gonna follow you, like wherever you go.
Oh,
So my point is that if you got a bad
still could be
corner,
here.
you're gonna have a bad corner wherever you go. That's what I'm saying.
Well, to be honest,
Here's
it hasn't done anything
what
bad
you
to
gotta
me yet.
do.
So
What you have to do is just put Rusty in every corner of the room of every place that you ever move to.
okay,
And just do the Rusty test.
the rusty test.
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that.
If Rusty starts hissing, you know,
Mm.
then you know it's time
Yeah.
to pack up and go.
They're just like, guys, I'm moving out. They're like, why? Like, I just Rusty hissed at the corner. Honestly,
Yeah,
I feel like
exactly.
my roommate would agree with that. She'd be like, let's go.
Yeah,
We
man. You
out.
know, cats are mediators between worlds. They know.
Why
They see.
cats though?
Like, why do you ask these questions?
Like, why not goldfish? You know what I mean? Like, why cats?
Because goldfish don't remember anything. Goldfish are stupid.
That was rude.
Do you own a goldfish?
What about dogs, dude? Like, why cat? Why not elephants? You know what I mean? Like, why is it cats specifically? There's a lot of animals that remember things. Why is it cats?
Hi, Henry. We're doing great.
It's a very important question. You can't just leave me hanging like that. All right, let's move
I
on. I don't
don't
know the
look. I
answer.
don't really know why. It maybe it's possible that because cats were worshipped in Egypt, that there just is some kind of connection to a higher plane of existence that cats are aware of and that they're in tune with. That that maybe dogs just aren't. Dogs are more grounded. It's more of a protection of the here and now, right? Cats are like they walk around like they know something that we don't, and they're never going to tell,
That's true.
right? So
That's true.
I don't know. I'm just,
What
I don't
about
make
people
up
that
the
like
rules.
hamsters?
You think that hamsters are going to protect you from
No, that's what I'm
evil
saying. They don't
spirits?
protect you from anything. So
Hamsters don't do
why can't they
anything, man.
see? Dude, I've heard of so many hamsters dying in the dumbest ways. I don't understand why people have hamsters.
If anyone's being possessed, it's the hamsters.
It's definitely the hamster. One of my high school friends, she told me that her hamster died because it was constipated.
So its little poop never came out?
I don't know. I don't know the details, thankfully, but
That hamster needs to meet the walrus.
oh yeah.
Just lock him up in a room and hear plop.
No. Dude, this is awful. Every time you say walrus, I just get like an image of it in my brain. It's awful.
Oh yeah. Should I open it up again?
No, please don't. No one wants to see that.
No, in all sincerely, nobody wants to see that. I saw it for everybody here in this room. So everybody who's in this live stream right now, I've done the due diligence of watching Tusk for everybody in here. You're welcome.
Is this like a popular movie or is it just like a
oh yeah, it's a cult.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it's one of the but it's bad. Like I would say it's
I mean, if it was good, I would be a little concerned.
No. I mean it's definitely something that I've seen all of the Human Centipede movies. And
by choice?
Yes, 100% by choice.
That is concerning.
Yeah, we're talking about Tusk from Kevin's. Well, we're not talking about it, but yes, that is what that is a Tusk we are referring to.
My dad dropping the Wikipedia answer.
Ooh. Pagan religions associated the black cat with witchcraft and evil. Pagan. Yeah, but why? You see, I think that began in ancient Egypt, right? Because there is something there where why are cats seen as
what did they ever do to
they didn't
do to people?
Well, they contacted the dead. They were just a mediator between the spirit world and the spirit realm and the living. There's no
Rusty ain't doing that, I don't think.
Yeah, no. Don't worry about it, What Chef. I've watched Tusk.
Yeah,
I've watched it. So none of you guys ever need to watch that movie because I watched it and it counts for everybody in this room.
Yep, I will be taking that for sure. I'm not watching that. You will not catch me.
Audrey, are you going to get another cat? And is he going to be black?
I would get a black cat, but I do not have the headspace or time or space to get another cat. I don't need another cat. I'm fine with one. He's enough of enough work already. I would get a black cat though, but
what would you name it?
Black hole.
Right.
Actually, no, that's awful.
Seems like that's a reflection of how you feel about the a black hole. Get out of here.
I name him Toasty.
Toasty? It's more like burnty.
No,
It's all
Toasty.
black.
Toasty's actually not bad. I'd do that.
That's
Toasty
right.
and Rusty.
I'll take it. Noir.
I like the E names because it's kind of fun.
The E
What
names,
about,
like Toasty.
Yeah.
Mm.
I name him Rabbit.
You're
I think
gonna
it's
name the
funny
cat
how-
Rabbit.
Yeah. I feel like it's funny if someone like names their pet a completely different animal than whatever it is. Especially if it's a dog, because then they can go like to the park or something and they just yell like turtle and it's a dog.
Her shark.
Shark, come here. It's like what? Everyone turns around, they're like, what?
Henry, no. I don't think that I have had any other paranormal experiences happen to me. Or if I have, well, actually, I guess it would depend on what you define as paranormal. Because, like, freaky stuff happens to me all the time. But, like, weird stuff is, like, by freaky, I mean, like, psychic type stuff, right?
Oh.
I mean, like the kind of thing where you're thinking about a person and that person calls you, or or you guess like somebody's something, like stuff like that. Where
Zodiac stuff, Romina?
Well, I'm a Capricorn.
I mean, you lived in LA. Are you into Zodiac stuff? I thought that was like a joke, like that people in LA are obsessed with that, but they literally are.
No, it's real.
It's really interesting.
And I think it's actually gained popularity in the past couple years.
Yeah.
From what I've heard. Because I do remember, I mean, I've always known about that kind of stuff just because, whatever, it's fun. But I wasn't, like, into it, yeah. But I do remember bringing it up or making jokes about it and people not understanding the references. But now I feel like I make the jokes and people get it. So I think there's definitely been a rise in popularity for astrology, but I don't really know too much. I mean, I know everything that has to do with my own sign. Not everything, but I know a lot that has to do with my own sign just because it's what interests me. But there's definitely there's some celebrity page something that that I looked at the other day that I'm listed on, and it breaks down my entire personality.
What?
It's like as if they had interviewed me.
Wait, what is this page? I want to find that.
Well, I have to see if I can find it, but I was on the page. Like, I'm on the page, and I don't know where they got any of the information from, but reading it is so weird because it feels very spot on, and it was very freaky.
Dude, you gotta send me this.
Let me see if I can find it. I think if you read it, you will see that it's like as if I wrote it. It's like, it's very specific towards my personality and like my ambitions and aspirations and just the way that I am and carry myself day to day. But it's all just based on, I think, my birthday, I guess. I don't know where they got the other information from, but it's really weird. But there's stuff like that all the time where I do read stuff that is specific to my sign.
Yeah.
Or my Chinese year.
Oh, and what's your Chinese zodiac?
I'm a dragon.
That's awesome. I'm a rabbit.
Is that why you're gonna call a black cat a rabbit?
No, that was random, but I am the year of the rabbit, unfortunately. Actually, no, rabbits are awesome. they can hop in things.
Let's see. Yeah.
Year of the Rat. Yeah, that's the most unfortunate one. I know my grandpa is that. That's unfortunate. I don't know. It's not the best. It's not the best option.
Let's see.
I know that my zodiac is Aries, which is a fire sign, which is, if I wasn't a fire sign, I wouldn't believe in zodiacs. So.
And do you find that you've, like, when you read stuff about it, how often do you read things that have to do with your sign?
Not that often. I think that the cool thing with like zodiacs and what I take away from it sometimes is, like, I think it helps you kind of observe your life from an outside perspective, because they're normally kind of vague. So you kind of like jump to, or you link it to something that's happening in your own life. And I think it's kind of like therapy almost, where it helps you look at things from an outside perspective, normally in a positive way. Right? So I think that's what I like about zodiacs. And if I do read something like the Aries thing of the day or whatever, I think that's what I take away from it. It's like, oh, how is this relating to my life? And it kind of almost like gives you a prompt to think about something that's on your mind, you know? Did you find it?
Yeah, I was still looking for it. But I was looking over at the chat because people are saying stuff.
I mean, rat in itself is funny, so that's unfortunate. And the other options are so cool, like dragon, horse, just rat.
Have you had any paranormal experiences, Audrey?
I don't think so. I've had like a couple where I'm like, I think I told this last year, the one about the photo I took, and there was like a shape in it where we were at a graveyard. But other than that, like, even that, I'm just like, that could have just been a weird flash or dust or something. Like, I don't really have any where I'm like, oh yeah, like this one got me thinking. Other than the coroner stuff, which really isn't really high up on my list, and that one photo experience, I can't remember anything that really, you know, I think is worthwhile. Yeah.
Okay.
So the answer is no.
I found it. I'm going to link it in the chat. But don't be linking this out everywhere, because I don't want this to be crawling on the search results.
Like, why is this page getting a lot?
I don't know why this page exists, but I will give some excerpts from it. So Romina is practical, down to earth, with strong ideas about right and wrong. She is orderly, organized, systematic, and controlled.
Yep, that's you. Who is Romina? She is a female celebrity.
Well, those are stupid facts, right? But, like, if you look through it, it's really weird and specific, and I don't know where this data comes from. Like, is this just based off of my numerology? I don't know.
I'm reading through things.
Tends to be quite adaptable.
Oh my god, wait, I can check our compatibility.
Where? Yes. What are you talking about?
There's a thing at the bottom and it says compatibility. Check compatibility.
Oh my goodness, I can't believe this is happening. All right,
25%? Oh my god, that's awful.
Nobody in the chat is allowed to do this.
25%. Oh, I'm gonna share this on Twitter.
Oh
It's asking
no.
me to share your compatibility report.
Oh my god. All right.
I'm not tweeting that. No. Oh my god. Wait, we have 25%? Romina likes routine and predictability, while Audrey prefers change and the unexpected. No.
Is that true?
I mean, I don't know. Romina's life path number 4 and Audrey's 5,
Yep.
which are polar opposites. What?
Jake of all trades, there's this like celebrity birthdays website that has me listed on there, and they've done a complete breakdown of my personality based on my birthday, I guess. I don't know, but they're very detailed, and it's in paragraphs. So that's what's happening right now.
That's really funny.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, what does it say? Wait, Romina will have to accept the fact that Audrey is not predictable, and therefore Audrey will never be happy living a too-structured life where everything can be forecast. Audrey
okay, well, is this based
for a more organized and controlled environment?
Is this based on a romantic relationship?
Yeah, I think it is. I'm reading further. I'm like, oh wait, it is. I thought it was just in general, but
well, that's not fair.
Dude, are you reading this? This is nuts.
Where did you send it?
I'm not sending this, but I'll send it to you.
Oh, yeah. Well, how am I supposed to read it? I don't.
Because it's literally like a little bit too accurate. That's kind of weird. Besides the relationship stuff, it's a little bit too like weird.
Look, Jake, I know it's weird because it actually is very reliable. Like if I sent this page to someone, I would say, yeah, 98% of it is fact. And I didn't write it. So like if you read that, it's pretty spot on description of who I am as a person.
Dude,
it's weird. It's a little freaky.
I don't like this at all. I actually do not like this. I don't like that.
It's accurate.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's just getting really specific. Like normally with Zodiac stuff, I'm like, oh, it's a little bit general. But this one, it's kind of, I don't know how I feel about this.
Let me see. Compatibility with Audrey. Oh my. Okay.
Dude, I think you should read it off camera, but it is very, in my opinion, kind of accurate.
All right, I scrolled down
to what?
to like the 5th paragraph.
I closed it. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes.
That's not correct.
I know, but you have to like keep going. You have to keep going. I'm just saying, I feel like it kind of is accurate sometimes.
What? No, I feel like that is incorrect. That part is incorrect.
Well, yeah,
they're basing it off of the fact that I resent that paragraph.
No, I completely agree. Like I think it's too
that one is
white.
Yeah, that one is too. Just because I'm very structured and systematic and organized does not mean that I am not. That I need everything to have rules and regulations, right?
Yeah.
Especially when we're talking about like a bigger. but there are other parts that are a little bit weird because they're a little more on point.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this. This kind of relationship can be very powerful and long lasting.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you know what? I take offense to the next sentence that follows. It says the key to achieve that is to not take oneself and one's concepts too seriously. Something Romina in particular may have to work on. See, I don't believe that because I feel like if anybody doesn't take themselves seriously in this relationship, it's me.
All right. I'm not arguing.
I'm just, you know. Oh my gosh. The end of the relationship is unavoidable?
What? Where? Where did you see that? Oh. God damn.
All right. So basically, what needs to happen is we have to remain open-minded, which I think applies to any sort of relationship.
Yes.
So
we just this is what it says. It's
a little general, but
open-mindedness.
Well, I don't know if I'm tolerant. So. Okay, well, now that the truth comes out.
I don't know about tolerant. All right.
I think we can start wrapping this up. You know what's spooky about this episode? How long it's lasted. True. But all right.
Okay, it's your turn.
We're gonna start wrapping this up.
I did the intro, so it's your turn.
All right. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to the No Assembly Required podcast, the podcast where we talk about nothing and everything and pop culture. And I torment Audrey for not having watched any movies ever in the history of being alive. All right. If you enjoyed this podcast, then please give us 5 stars, all of the stars on any of the places where you can rate us and where you listen to us. And don't forget to subscribe to us. We are youtube.com/noassemblypod. And you can find us on social media that we only post to once a week when we're going live. And that's at noassemblypod. So be sure to follow us. Give us all of the likes.
Very long outro.
And don't forget to tell Romina how awesome she is. All right. In all seriousness, this is Roberto's job, and we miss Roberto. He was not with us in this episode. Clearly, he does a much better job at the intro and the outro than we do.
I'm offended. My intro was incredible.
That being said, I do want to thank everybody for being in the chat with us live tonight, and we'll see you on the next one. Wait, Audrey, you gotta say NARP.
NARP.
NARP.